Hey, how's it going? I'm Jeff. Welcome back to Shade Tree Wisdom, where we get to go for a walk in the woods and talk about the meanings of life. Two of my favorite things. So, this little episode, I wanted to talk about how we communicate with our spouses, significant others, kids, family, friends, co-workers, whoever. And I kind of wrote something down to kind of start it. How's your relationship with your significant other? Is your communication healthy or unhealthy? Do you find yourself being talked down to, or are you talking down to them? Are there a lot of kind of snipey comments, passive aggressive remarks, or just outright aggressive remarks, kind of verbally abusive stuff? How do we focus on being more uplifting? So, if you know me personally, I have pretty much learned how to do everything in my life the wrong way, and that's given me a little more experience on trying to figure out how to do things the right way. And I'm learning. It's always a work in progress. I certainly don't know everything, but here's some of the things that I've learned that I can share with you about how to be a better communicator with the people around you. So the first thing you got to focus on is making sure that when you speak to other people, that you are being uplifting. How do I speak to this person and be uplifting and be positive? If you communicate with someone that is talking down to you, being condescending, being passive aggressive, calling you names, hypercritical, those kind of things are not being uplifting. Those kind of things are, you're making that other person feel like crap because they didn't do or don't agree with you about how you want to do things, is pretty much the gist of that. So what do we do to make that better? If we're doing it or if the other person's doing it, you got to be self-aware, and you have to be aware that every time you open your mouth, whatever comes out of it needs to be respectful and uplifting. It needs to be like you're talking to your great grandma. You wouldn't be verbally abusive or condescending to her, would you? You gotta talk to everybody the same, like that. I don't care if you agree with them or not. You can't go around talking down to people. It just doesn't, it's not productive. It makes them feel bad. You're not gonna get any kind of positive relationship out of that with somebody. So the key to it is, before I say this, is this going to be something productive? Is this going to be something positive? Am I saying something that's going to help this situation for us to find a peaceful middle so that we can not be hateful and contentious? Or am I saying something that's just going to be more divisive and more negative? Also, if you encounter someone else who's speaking to you like that, you've got a right to say, hey, no. You don't talk to me like that. I'm not going to be talked down to or condescended or verbally abused. I'm not going to be called names. You don't get to cuss at me or be just generally disrespectful. And insist that if somebody's going to communicate with you, they do it respectfully and uplifting. And if they don't, you have a right to put a healthy boundary between you and that person. It's not wrong. It's not, well, you're just being a jerk because you don't want to talk to me. No, I'm just not going to be talked down to. And everyone else has the same right and expectation from you, that you are not passive aggressive or manipulative or lying to try to get your way or name calling or profane. Those kind of things just lead to hurt. So we got to try to learn how to talk to each other with respect and focus on, am I saying something that's going to be uplifting and productive, or am I saying something that is just being mean spirited and meant to hurt somebody else? Be uplifting when you talk. Demand that other people be uplifting when they talk to you. Always try to find a way to find healthy compromises so you can get along with people and have some peace. Y'all don't have to agree, whoever it is you're talking to, whatever the subject is you're talking about. You don't have to agree with everybody, and they don't have to agree with you. We don't get to force our will on people, which is what drives a lot of aggressive, like verbally abusive talk. And they don't get to force their will on us. I mean, that's pretty cut and dry. And if we pay attention and we're self-aware to how we're talking, and we're aware of how other people are talking to us, if we can control the tone that we're putting out and that we're receiving, and keep people civil with us, I think that life is a lot more peaceful that way. You'll be more content, and you'll feel better about yourself because the conversations that you have with folks, you'll always walk away saying, you know, that was pretty good. I feel good about that. We were able to talk about something, and I'm a little smarter now than when I got there. So, okay, that's all for this thought. I got a million thoughts. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Look at this trail. I mean, this is like 5 minutes from my house. I'm really blessed to have this close to the house because I love coming over here. Enjoy your day. Take care of yourself. Take care of your kids. Peace.